sit by the fire and hear the tale of 5 steadfast adventurers as they explore the mysterious isles of Talkatur. Join us on the sword-casting adventures.
Greetings, adventurers. Currently, you will find our party locked in combat with Lady Cassandra's men, led by her lapdog Enoch himself. Domitia's reckless bravery soon found her surrounded on many sides and without an ally to watch her back. The battle is fierce but not hopeless, with one of Enoch's men already having fallen to our attacks. But what is this? Enoch summons forth 2 shadowy fiends to join him in battle. Find out if our party can survive this new threat this week on the Swordcast Adventures.
Thank you, Metolius. As you now all stand upon this battlefield, ready for the next assault of your once chaperone, now trying to be your captor or your executioner, depending on how it goes.
I like to say he's our edgelord.
He is your edgelord. Yeah. I agree.
Kier's never releasing another album. On all attacks.
Critical hit. It was super effective.
No. Depeche Mode is overrated.
Barbarian casts vicious mockery.
Wow, I didn't even know you were subclassing as Bard.
Yep.
Yeah.
But
Barbarian.
As the smoky summoned individuals, long black wings, large horns upon their head, and long, smoky claws upon their form, start to move towards the party. It is Metolius' turn.
Dungeon Master.
Yes, Metolius.
Being a warrior of quite... A warrior who stands against the darkness, would I know anything about?
Feel free to roll initiative.
Tall, dark, and smoky boys.
Tall, dark, and smoky boys. That's my favorite kind of boy.
Ooh, that's pretty good. 22.
22? Yes. I would say this piques your interest as these seem to be demons of some kind, possibly of the shadow variety.
Fiends!
No, demons.
No, demons.
Wow.
Sorry. Couldn't help myself.
I resist my urge to argue the semantics of that phrase.
Fiends!
The Blood War would say that.
Continue.
They're all fiends to me.
Hey!
Hashtag not all fiends. Which of the less armored individuals have been hurt in front of me?
In front of you, the lesser individual is the one behind Grimtuck, and he seems to be the one that's hurt. The other 2 are much more armored comparatively, and neither of them seem very hurt at all.
Oh, they haven't taken any hits?
They haven't taken very much at all.
Okay. Alright then, I will move to flank the one in the north.
Yeah, let's note it as the 2 with just the longsword and heavy crossbow
And
are on
nail.
Are their side of there, and the one with the greatsword is the one behind who's
taken more damage.
Much
right. I would like to flank the veteran in the north.
The man in the north. Got it. You move around through the trees. You take a few steps around this creature and make your move behind him.
I'm flanking
as
him.
He is taking much more attention towards the green hulking men in between them all.
That's I like a distraction.
I am very distracting.
As he flexes.
28 to hit.
28 hits.
I have a level 2 Wrathful Smite going, so
oh shit!
I need to remember to roll for that.
Please do.
Okay, he takes 6 points of lightning damage.
Oh!
5 points of psychic damage.
Oh!
And 11 points of magical slashing damage.
Still
and he needs to make a save against my Wrathful Smite.
Maybe not.
A wisdom save against my DC of 16.
Wisdom save. DC 16, he does not make it.
Alright, he is afraid of me.
Fuck!
So his attacks against me have disadvantage and he can't move towards me willingly.
Got it.
And I will just attack him again.
Got it.
14, 24.
To hit?
Yeah.
Hits.
Okay. And
Oh, those beautiful dice.
Also, Grimtuck, you're up next.
Oh yeah.
9 points of magical slashing along with 7 points of psychic.
9 points. Yup, got it. And you just see your axe just carve into the guy. And as his back is turned to you for the first few swipes, he screams out in pain, blood seemingly running behind his armor. As he turns and sees his attacker, you see his eyes go wide and fear grips him.
That's right, it does.
Boom.
Fear the unicorn.
Nice.
Metolius looks to Grimtuck and he calls out and he says,
Should be a for sure.
yes. Metolius says, Grimtuck, those shadowy beings are fiends. Your mundane weaponry will be less effective against them.
Silver, bro.
I believe even that will not be enough.
In turn, you can't respond.
But
saying.
that is the end of the turn. I kind of call it out pretty loud, so
Yeah.
some people might be able to hear me nearby.
Nice.
I figure
Heads up.
most ever this isn't a warfare of guns. Most people can hear you scream it out.
Grimtuck just thinks
I
the
don't know.
silver axe is doing
Maybe
it.
Grimtuck's yelling real loud.
Well, now he's
Alright.
yelling.
To Mr. Terrified and Flanked.
Yes, Mr. Terrified and Flanked.
And he's gonna catch an axe in the back.
He is going to catch an axe in the back at the moment.
Teamwork!
Makes the dream work, sir.
It does.
That would be.
When the dream is killing fools.
Generally speaking.
Remember, kids, always murder with a friend.
That would be a 19. No, sorry, 20.
That way, you can rat them out to the feds.
I'm excited for
20
you to be a
hits.
dad.
Okay.
My good God.
Me too.
Then
I mean, I'm teaching Micah to eat the rich, so yeah, I'm down.
delicious rich.
They're much more supple. Poor people.
That would be 14 plus 15, 16, 17 damage.
17 damage.
Yes.
With a hefty swing of your axe, you connect into his back. Once again, Metolius, you see his whole body shudder under the weight of the swing. His knees almost buckle, but he stands still.
Fuck this guy.
But now just blood is now. You see him cough for a moment and blood pools out of the corner of his mouth.
Alright, it's about to be the end of this fool. Gonna go for another swing on him.
I mean, you would get a free great weapon master
Ooh,
attack if you
there's
killed him.
there's the critical that I was looking for.
Oh yeah.
So, 1, 2,
We did it.
3. This'll do it. 6, 10, 21, 31. And then
That's a lot of damage.
36,
Keep going.
37, 38, 39. And I think that's right with 4d12.
Jesus.
Double that. And then double that. Yeah. 39.
That's rage damage on there?
39, yeah, total.
there you go.
39 damage.
So you remove your axe from the first swing, and as you hear that sickening, like sucking sound of a wound being like just opened, you take that moment as he screams out in pain to remove his head. The sound dies so quickly that the world almost seems to go silent for a moment as a soft thud as his head rolls off to the side and the body crumbles.
Oh, and reminder, those were not with reckless attack because as he was being flanked. since
Sure,
I know I'm
you
going
just
to
had
hit.
advantage. Yeah.
But you do get your bonus attack from the great weapon.
That's
master
correct, I
For
do.
killing a thing.
Yeah.
And criticaling.
Okay.
That's right.
You fulfilled the
Thank
same
you.
requirement twice.
I always forget about the other one. I will. And both of those guys are looking pretty fresh, right?
Yes, both of them. are looking-
The guy in armor has been hit a couple times, I think.
Yeah, let's hit him again.
The guy,
in full plate armor.
so the one that's towards the shadowy creatures definitely has been hit before.
Let's hit him.
Okay.
And then I'll just do a normal strike.
Yeah.
And that would be not natural 20.
Not natural 20?
Yes.
Not natural 20 hits.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 damage.
16 damage?
Yes.
Nice. So yeah, you spin around as just following the motion of your axe. As you cleave off the first man's head, you use your momentum to come around and catch the guy off guard. You catch him right under the side, and as you meet between the plates of his armor, you see that warm red run down the battle of the axe, or the edge of the axe, and he screams again out in pain. But you see his resolve set as he now knows his foe.
Yeah. Bro, that's me doing my job.
At this moment in time, you see the remaining archers, which is 3 of them, all, as they are exposed, come out, and instead of their volley that they have been doing initially, they now seem to aim true.
Remember, the northwest one is blinded.
I did not remember. Sorry. The northwest one?
Yeah, northwest one.
Oh,
is
he is.
blinded.
I haven't noted.
Hey!
You see him put his hand to his ear and then aim in the general direction, though with blinded he will have disadvantage. So he will go first, and he's going to aim towards the barbarian scream. And disadvantage. Well, it doesn't help if I don't run the box. So that does not hit you at a total of... That would be 9. So no, that doesn't hit you.
Does not hit.
Second volley, once again the same. In that way, that would be 17 to hit.
Does not hit.
Okay, both arrows fly. You see them. One misses by a mile and just connects into the ground, making a soft thud. The other one just barely misses you, but lands near your feet, doing no damage, leaving him just kind of listening. You see him kind of put another hand to his ear to see if he hears any connection. He does not. Though now, you see the 2 that are not blinded below you all take purchase and zero in upon
Bring it.
Grimtuck and Metolius.
Do I have any
Wait,
trees?
they can't. There's darkness, correct?
Not around me, no. I was not in the
No.
darkness. Rain moved.
They would be above the darkness.
So
Yeah,
it depends
there's
on
like
how high
20-foot
up they
walls,
are.
right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, then
They-
they're above it. Because it's only a 15.
So
foot
it's
sphere.
just Rain that's in the dark.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Rain casts on a coin.
Well, it's
that
Rain
she
and
carried.
the guy right next to
Yeah.
it, right?
This.
The guy that's just south of Grimtuck?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Is Metolius getting any tree cover?
Yeah, I'd say you probably have like half cup because of the tree. Yeah, close to.
Alright.
So, you see, but you do see the 2 archers come out of their hider, like behind the trees, and aim directly at Metolius and Grimtuck. Knowing where you are, Metolius, and seeing you very out in the open, Grimtuck, they are going to line their shots down for the first attack. That is for Grimtuck. Sorry. The first one shoots at Grimtuck with a 19 to hit you.
That does hit my AC.
Got it.
And that was not with advantage?
Nope.
Okay, good.
He is going to make his second attack.
Cool. The bullet sponge tonight. Bring it.
17, which does not hit you.
Does not hit.
So the first one does hit. This is the one he seemed to have direct purchase with and be very, like,
Deliberate.
yes.
Like-
As he takes...
It's super effective.
well, no, because it's not a crit. But he
guess you're right.
he shoots you for 2, 7... So effectively 11 points, so that's 5 points of damage. If you're raging, which you are,
Yes, I am.
Metolius, they're going to try for you as well. For the second archer is going to take their first shot as their very directed shot.
Got it.
18 to hit you with your +2. I don't think does
That
it.
does not hit me with the
Ooh,
+2.
so close.
It hits a tree trunk in front of me.
You hear that almost cartoonish
Yeah.
as it sticks into the wall. The second one is going for you. This one not as specific.
Honed.
And that's a natural 1. So, high or low, we're going to go high. Nope. So, as he tries to make it, because of the intention and the thought of the first attack, he didn't notice that there's a slight fraying in the cord of his bow. And as he pulls back the second time, you hear a solid twang as his string just snaps off and the whole bow doesn't explode, but it turns into two pieces for a moment. And like the string whips around, dealing 4 points of damage to him as it cracks him right in the face.
It's embarrassing.
It is. It's terrible. But
Enoch's gonna be mad at you.
that means that he has to.
No supper for you.
That means he will have to do something to fix it, if he can. But so he is not able to make that second attack doesn't hit, and he is now mildly deadened on his attacks. Eldwin, it's your turn.
Cool. I'm going to fire an arrow at the northwest guy.
Northwest guy.
Sharpshooter?
Shooter.
Northwest guy.
Per usual. Per the usual. So actually,
That is going to miss, but I'm going to redirect the arrow at one of the shadowy boys.
at the Shadow Boys. Got it.
28.
Yeah, that hits. Actually,
Yep. Mm-hmm. Let me get all my damage as per. That is 3 points of frost
okay.
and 11 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to shoot a second shot at the same archer in the trees. Still using the sharp shooting thing. I'm going to not hit my thing. That is going to be a dirty 20.
30-20 hits.
Bye.
21 points of piercing damage.
You not seeing anything, obviously, at the moment, at least until the end of your turn, correct?
Yep.
You see him listening out for his shots, and then your shot just flies in up. And he just hollers out as the arrow catches him right in the shoulder. You see it dig in deeply. How many points of damage, just to make sure?
21.
Damn, that is a lot. He is not down, but you see him just reaching for the arrow, trying to, like...
Wait, he was blind until the end of your turn?
Let me just confirm.
Because if so...
Wouldn't he have
wouldn't you
advantage?
have-
Start of my next turn.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so he is not blind.
wouldn't have blindness.
He
He
would
would
not.
see you shoot him.
He turns.
My eyes work again.
Just to add insult to injury. He turns and sees it coming, and then still gets it straight in the arm. Which, in turn, you see him just, instead of pulling it out, he just breaks off the edge.
Ooh, you got a badass.
It's more insulting to drop the blindness right before you shoot him.
Yeah, that's rough, dude.
His mental fog clears just in time for an arrow in the...
Josie Wells shit. Fucking pick up the gun. Y'all saw him. He could see when I shot him.
that is my turn.
That's your turn? Okay. Got it. That brings it to Amelia's turn. Nope, sorry. That brings it to...
The Baron.
Yeah. It brings it to the guy next to Grimtuck, who is going to, in turn, do the similar action of flank and start swinging.
Shit.
Yeah. He knows.
He should probably just run away because he's gonna die.
You see him in turn drop his, throw the crossbow to the ground that he had.
Okay.
And then out of his side pulls a short sword, holding both a long and short in hand, and just readies to rain in on him. With advantage,
He's in a dark cloud.
even at that point,
15 feet.
he is.
Yeah.
Well, then he's just going to go with one thing, because he has advantage because he's flanking.
So it would cancel out disadvantage.
Yeah.
So it would just be a straight roll.
Okay.
I like your bold move, buddy.
Bold move gotten.
Let's see how it plays out.
So the first one misses at 11. First longsword swipe. The second longsword swipe is 18.
That is my AC.
Got it. And then he makes a third attack with the short sword. And that's a crit.
Woo! Stack on those D6s.
If you can dodge a Grimtuck, you can dodge a ball.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to roll everything.
Doesn't even make sense in this context.
No, but just calling back to the dodgeball thing from earlier.
I mean, I get the reference.
So 5, 11, 17, so 8.
Wow.
8 points of slashing damage.
Pretty
So
good.
sometime in this campaign, I'm sure it will be irrelevant.
Which ends his turn, being that that's all the things he can do, bringing it to Amelia's turn.
Wait, he crit and it was 8 points of damage?
On a short sword.
It is offhand.
Does Amelia
That
recognize
makes
what
more
these new beasts are?
Would Amelia like to roll a nature check? Though you did hear fiends get called out.
True. I just want to make sure what kind of fiends I guess.
I'll happily give you advantage because you heard the
cool.
word fiend.
I'll take that.
See, nature check. That's an 8.
An 8. I would say you know that they're demons. I don't think you know what kind.
Fair enough.
Though that's a little weird because you could definitely assume
Context
what they look
clues.
like. Yeah,
They look like pictures.
but in turn because of what you rolled.
But I do know
Meth
they're demons.
monsters
That's pretty
attack.
much what I was looking for.
You know they're demons.
Cool. Amelia's gonna, without even looking at him, just say, Elduin, focus on taking out the rest of the archers. I'll take care of the dark ones. And she's gonna run 30 feet forward into the trees where Metolius is at.
Yeah, Avengers Assemble.
Yeah.
I'm into this.
Would you like to run closer to the wall or closer to Mentolia? Like a little more forward.
Probably a little more forward.
Got it.
And then she's going to use her bonus action to move her hex onto the shadow demon on the northern square.
Got it.
And then she's going to throw out her arms as a streak of radiant energy shoots out from it and cast Sacred Flame. So dex save.
Yes, please.
Godlike.
Doesn't make it.
Sweet.
Oh, this is... Burn with the holy fire.
So 14 points of radiant damage and 4 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
Fucking types of damage.
It
Yes,
is.
they are.
I know.
Big ups, big downs.
Got it. Okay. Wow, that's a weird math problem right there. Okay. It is still standing, but you see its form just shudder at the radiant explosion that happens over its body, and you see it almost like melt into itself, and then it kind of reforms out
Okay.
as it's hit.
Sweet. That's what I got.
Got it. Okay, top of the round, it's Rain.
Red, okay. Well, first off, I'm gonna take a greater healing potion.
Got it.
Like, right the fuck now. 44 plus 4, right?
Correctamundo.
Let's see. 9, 10, 14. So that's something.
How much did you get back?
14. 14.
Okay, it's not
Yep,
bad.
Decent.
something. Then...
Can you see through your own magical dark?
No.
No. Oh, that's what I was gonna ask. Is it a free action to put the coin in my pocket and like take it back out at the end of my turn, or would I like have to use an action to do that?
I would say you would be able to put it in your pocket.
But I wouldn't be able to take it back out at the end of my turn. Okay. Well.
Can't be like, nah, darkness.
Or
more
vice
darkness.
versa, I
Yeah.
assume.
Yeah. That
Okay.
I feel that would be a little broken even for free.
Okay. Well. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put the coin in my pocket.
Darkness falls.
Darkness falls.
Like rain.
Like rain.
You saw it. He's on my wavelength.
Jesus.
And then I'm
I
gonna,
apologize
I'm
to any of
gonna-
our listeners who are facepalming right now.
You know it's
their
good
skull.
when you just like it just erupts from your body.
Yeah.
It's out of control.
Alright,
like
I'm gonna move
Words.
like northeast behind those trees.
So.
Yeah, totally.
Got it.
But like, whereas at the end of my turn I could potentially hide behind them.
So you could move.
Like right
15 Okay, 15 feet. You move 15 feet back towards the entrance you initially
Yes.
started at.
And then
Sticking within the trees.
And we're still doing like if I take potions, bonus action, as long as I'm the one.
Yeah.
Okay. So
We're
in
still
that
doing
case, we're still doing that, right?
Yes.
So
For
you
all
wouldn't be able to
listeners,
hide then, 'cause
for
you
all
took a
listeners,
potion.
Oh, that's
It's
true.
also true.
Well, that's fine. I still just kind of want to be back.
but okay, just so listeners know, we do it where taking a potion yourself, bonus action, giving a potion is an action.
is an
Just
action. And then I'm gonna crossbow the guy that's 5 feet within melee with Grimtuck.
Get him.
2 within 5 feet.
The one closer to me.
Thank you.
Yep.
The one with split mail compared to the one with plate.
Yes.
Got it.
And I'm gonna crossbow him.
Or long sword, short sword compared to the one with the great sword.
And
Throw an extra ass crack. I'm a fucking bullshit. Do it. Do it.
Whoa!
Help me out. Split him. Boom.
Try
I
it.
got it.
No, I got it.
Oh
I
my
got it.
Just a little taken aback. Just gonna say.
That'll be an 18.
18 hits.
I think you would. No, you wouldn't get flanking.
No, but I still get my sneak attack though.
You do get your sneak attack.
Yeah. Because he was
So
at 5.
sneaky.
Well, you only rolled 1d20, but I was at 5 feet of him.
It doesn't give advantage.
Alright, okay.
Yeah, I get
It just
sneak
triggers
attack automatically if I have advantage, but just because I have sneak attack for a different reason doesn't give me.
I thought even if being engaged with them in 5 feet of him would be.
No, that's just
No, it
the
just gives you the
alternate
sneak attack
condition
damage.
which you
Oh.
fulfill
But
sneak
if
attack.
you have advantage for any reason,
Okay.
you get sneak attack
Yeah.
damage just for having advantage.
Yep.
Common rogue misconception.
Yes, exactly.
A rogue misnomer.
All right.
That one unknown goes on a stealing spree.
A lady, no.
17, 21, 25 points of damage.
25? Got it.
But I think
Bulbous
that's actually
ass.
a misdemeanor.
And if I had a bonus action left, I would hide, but I don't, so...
So yeah, you
I'm
fire across straight into the guy. Just you can't connect right between the splint of his blade, catching right into the leather, and you hear him just like as the bolt sticks into his back. 25. Sorry.
Yep.
Word.
I'm gonna look up rogue damper because I'm like, it's a tough one. It's a tough rule to remember the difference
So-
between the two.
Yeah.
In turn,
Now I know why Liam O'Brien fucked it up so much. Because he did like a lot.
Evasion and uncanny dodge. Oh my gosh. We're rewatching campaign 1 right now. It's just like, it's not that hard. Evasion is for spells like fireball, and uncanny dodge is once around. Any hit.
It's really not that hard.
I know. Wait, which one's which?
so
No, troll. No.
I say no to these.
I deny you.
so the Grimtuck, the one in front of you that you did like an ass ton of damage to.
It makes sense now. There you go. I'm learning.
Good.
Sorry.
So the one you just made did a good amount of damage to you. The one with the great swords calls out to the one behind you and says, "I'll distract him. You take him from the back." Wow, that sounds dirty. But in turn, you see the guy.
Y'all
you
know
all-
how I get down.
Hey, that's true. Still sounds dirty.
Yeah.
Anyways, he calls it out, giving
We can all imagine.
bolstering his party member. That then in turn he takes up his greatsword and begins to hack away at you. Or tries to. With advantage. Pretty good. That's a nat 20. That's even better.
Alright, they're making their marks. Doing it. They're doing it.
They're doing it.
Keep it up, boys. Get it down to half health.
Hey. That's 17, so 8 again.
Alright, you got me.
And the next attack.
Challenge accepted.
Props.
Even better. So we
You
got
better than
another.
a crit?
No. 18. So he hits you again, right? 18?
Yes, 18 hits.
Got it. So that's 5 points of slashing damage as his greatsword takes one hefty swing and then he whips it around and takes another one out of you.
Good.
That's all his turn. Excellent. So, let's see. That doesn't matter now because he's going to do stuff, so... Yup. Yup. Yup.
Taking out of that.
What's he gonna want to come play?
Yeah, he does. I'm just trying to figure out which one is the more effective version, and I think... Oh, man. Nah. He's pretty centrally focused. He knows his prey. So, in turn, he bamps in a
Tiefling on tiefling violence.
in a puff of smoke. You see smoke rise up behind you, and you feel the presence, the hatred behind you. And then he also has advantage because of that.
Man, if I was a tiefling and my skin color was just Caucasian, I would be super bummed. That's way not as interesting as what it could be.
Yeah.
So I can see why Enoch's a little pissed.
There are a lot of cultures around the world that would call the white man a demon, so.
Fair enough.
Also, wait, Enoch doesn't have...
I thought he was.
No.
Ah, I misheard that entirely when the original description.
Sorry.
Because he had the horns, and I thought other than that he just looked like a normal dude.
Oh, yeah, he kind of has a darker complexion, like a kind of more like olive.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's not like purple or green.
Okay. Yeah.
But he does seemingly have... Wow. Yeah. But, like, again, he's not like the stereotypical tiefling. So, anyways, he gets behind you, and... Oh, I was just gonna let that drop and not do it. And then just, like, leave it alone, so it's ruined.
Well, we can cut that out in post, so...
I'm not going to.
I think...
And don't, because it finally happened.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for it for a year.
Yeah.
Yep, and I didn't even utilize it. It's great. Feels good. Anyways, so he takes his first swing with advantage and in turn sneak attack. If he hits.
Just kill me.
I'm gonna try. That would be, let's see, that is 17 to hit you.
It's...
Ooh.
That's with the first swing, and that's... This is just the first attack. That is 6 frost damage.
Okay.
That is 3, 9, 10, 16, 22
Oh, I'm very much down at this point.
raindrops. You feel...
Just keeps happening.
Yeah. You feel the first blade slide into you, and then your eyes fall black and nothingness. Bum bum bum. And in turn, he's going to take his second attack. He's going to then... He's going to run back to Elduin. You see him whip around Elduin, one dagger now covered in red ichor. This second ready for attack as he rushes forward at you. Okay. That was 21 a hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah. Okay. As he takes the jet black dagger and swipes it. Doing 8 points of slashing damage and 4 points of psychic damage.
I receive it.
Okay. And yeah, I mean, you see Enoch standing next to you. And that is his turn.
Okay.
And that brings it to Smoky Boys. So you see them kind of hover slightly off the ground as they begin to make their path towards you all. Let's see, that's 10, that's 20. So you get literally to the top. So one Smoky Boy is going to seemingly fuck off and fly up. Here. Which is the hexed one. And the other Smoky Boy is going to start moving towards you all. And yeah. Smoky Boy number 2 is going to set in behind his companion.
And what are they again?
They are shadowy demon-like creatures. They're shadowy.
Okay.
And that does end their turn, bringing it to Metolius. Also, you do notice that the first one to move seemed to phase straight through the wall and up to the perch that he's at now.
I will run up to the shadow demon directly south of me.
Got it.
And
It's 15 feet of your movement.
Yep. And I will attack.
Okay.
But how?
Grimtuck, you're on deck.
I will. Yeah, I'll just roll.
Okay.
I will not use my bonus action to cast a different smite spell. Alright, first attack. 24.
24 hits.
Alright. Weapon damage, lightning damage, psychic damage. I'll go ahead and use a spell slot. Add some radiant damage.
Got it.
2d8 plus 1 for it being. This is an absurd amount of dice I'm rolling.
Yeah, it is. That's a random amount of dice.
Okay. Medium. Super medium. Actually, super below average. Anyway, 8 radiance, 3 lightning, 3 psychic, and 12 magical slash.
It still stands in front of you, but its form shudders at the radiant damage.
A Long Island iced tea brand damage.
Yeah.
Everything in there, dude.
It does need to make a wisdom save against my spell save. That's 16. Otherwise, it is frightened of me.
Yeah, scare a demon.
Oh, I'm very scared of demons.
What's your DC?
16. Okay. I will then attack it again.
Yeah, doing the business.
Business.
How injured is the armored fellow?
I don't think he's too beaten up. We've been kind of avoiding that one.
No, he's.
Taking some hits, but
I would say
not-
both the armored fellows are decently hit. The one behind Grimtuck is much worse off.
Got it. All right, then I will attack the shadow
Okay.
again. 18 to hit.
18 hit.
Yeah.
18 hit.
All right. I'll smite again.
Okay.
Nine radiant, 6 psychic, and 13 magical slashing.
As your axe cuts straight through the creature's form, it shrieks as it shudders and explodes
Nice.
into a maelstrom of shadow and shade, and then it falls into
Hashtag paladin things.
Hashtag smiting things. Then I will move behind the armored individual to provide Grimtuck with the flank.
over here.
Yep.
Got it.
Double checking just to make sure. Yep, that's the end of my turn.
Cool. At the end of your turn, Grimtuck, it's yours. You now see Dolius has vanquished one of the beasts.
Yes! Alright, let's do this.
You have
You! Well, I have one advantage on the one in front of me.
Yep,
But the one behind me is the one that's most banged up.
that is true.
Alright, so I will, in that case, just gonna go for the reckless attack on him. You gotta thin the herd.
Got it.
So I will not do Great Weapon Master. Just reckless attack. That's why I don't do that. Awesome. So that is 17.
The hit
Yes.
just hits.
Oh me.
Oh, you.
I know. There's a roll. There's good stuff. That's what's up. 16, 17, 18, 19 damage.
I'm sorry. What was the hit again?
17.
Ooh. I apologize to everyone. I was looking at the wrong creature as your axe skims off the side.
an 11 on my
man.
D12. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright. That's more like it. That one definitely hits at a 28.
Definitely does.
Better be my D12. That's not bad, that's not bad. Okay, so 15, 16, 17, 18.
As you take your second swing, the first one missing, skimming off his armor, the second one connecting heartily with this creature. So you can do anything to get over it. Don't think you can. What was your hit again?
It was
20 something, right?
Yeah,
No.
it was like 27.
Boom, he is. You just cut him right in half.
Nice.
He falls, his body crumples to the ground.
Oop, that means third hit.
Yes, it does.
The guy in splint armor?
Yes. The guy behind.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought.
Oh, Mr. getting flanked is going to get a choppy chop. And that's 25.
25?
Yes.
25 hits.
9, 10, 15.
15?
Yes.
Doesn't kill him, but damn takes a huge chunk out of his hide.
And I will reach back into my pouch and bust out a little vial for a greater healing potion. And I won't drink it for my bonus action. Wait, no, I can't.
just
My
did
extra
it.
attack is my bonus action.
Yeah.
That's right. Never mind.
Okay,
No worries.
now being unblinded, the archers are all going to once again take hard aim upon our travelers for their first attack. First one's going at Amelia. That is 18 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. Second one is going to be at you again, but without as much oomph. That one does not hit at an 8.
Nope.
So we're going to roll the first archer's damage and get to the next one. So the first arrow is loosed. And deals, wow, that is the worst amount of damage I can roll. You're welcome. 9 points of damage altogether.
Got it.
The second archer is going to aim down at Metolius for that same style of just
Power shot.
power shot.
Sharpshooter.
Effectively, archer's eye.
Oh, I got a 9 for you.
Hey.
Hey.
Doesn't hit you though. That's 3.
Winking just
That's 9 altogether. That
That
don't hit
will
you.
not hit me.
But he is going to take his second shot.
Okay.
That, on the other hand, is a 12, which also does not hit you. 2 arrows fly. First one just skimming straight off your ship, hitting into the ground uselessly. The second one connecting with the tree far behind your head. And the last archer is going to take his action to restring his bow. And that brings it to Elden.
Alright, there's
There's an Enoch next to you.
an Enoch next to me.
Murderous tiefling incoming.
Alright.
Yeah, fighting spirit you see in anime. This one's murderous spirit, and just like you look over
Death
and you
energy.
see him like 60 feet tall.
Yep.
Yeah.
As I throw my bow like over my shoulder and draw out my short sword, I'm
Got it.
going to yell out, "Enoch is here!" And I'm going to attack him with
Got
my
it.
short sword. That is a 19 to hit.
Ooh, let me see something.
immune to short swords. And faded. This is ballyhoo.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. You don't make sense. It doesn't.
Does not connect. Okay.
You see him
damn,
just
son.
turn his blade, and yours just runs right off.
Okay. Well, I have a second attack.
Yes, you do.
So here it comes.
Here it comes. Ready for it.
How about a 21?
21 does hit, though.
Great. For 6 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Should use your magic spear.
I have the magic.
Oh, you got a Oh, that's never mind.
I will not pull that pants down, thank you.
The old magic spear.
As you sink your short sword into him, 6 points of send.
Uh-huh.
Got it. You feel this odd blowback almost from your attack. And as you do, you take 5 points of cold damage.
Okay.
And then at the very it's not his turn. It's your turn.
I'm done.
You are done.
Actually, I'm gonna use my. Nope. I'm good. I'm done.
Got it. Now it is the guy behind you, or in between you two. There, Grimtuck. He's going to pull out that greatsword that he has and take his 2 hefty swings. Oop. That would be a 19 to hit.
Yes, that absolutely hit.
Okay.
I was thinking long sword, short sword guy. I was replaying events.
He's going to follow through with his attack and swing at you, Metolius, for a 23 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. Why not?
Grimtuck, you take a total of 4 points of damage. That's 8 half. Metolius, as the swing rounds about and catches you with it, you take a total of 7 points of slashing damage. Bringing it to Amelia.
Just to double check, how far away is the one shadow demon that's left?
The one shadow demon that's left is 45 feet at a line.
Okay.
He is 20 feet up and 45 feet away.
So Amelia's gonna reach up and kind of take a note from that archer's book and do the same thing. She's gonna break the end off the shaft of her the arrow that's stuck in her, and she's gonna move out from the wall and look up at the shadow demon. And
How far are you moving out?
just enough to where I've got a good line of sight on it. Probably like 10 feet, just because I feel like right next to the wall, it's probably hard to see.
Yeah.
So she's gonna walk out
There you go.
and say, "Join your brethren, you filth!" But not even realizing it, it comes out in abyssal. And then she's gonna throw out a sacred flame.
Okay.
So dex save.
Well, damn.
So we don't know what
Oh
you
yeah,
said.
you definitely made it. Because he definitely did not.
Do I recognize that as a fiendish language, even though I don't speak it?
Roll.
Oh, we can get there.
9 points of radiant damage and 6 points of necrotic.
The creature once again awakes, and this hollow scream echoes through the kind of valley that you're around, and it reforms, but you see it kind of shaky and wavering.
And then she's gonna turn around and use the rest of her movement to go towards Rain.
So you did 10, so that's 20 feet?
Yep.
Okay, you're not... Yeah, you're...
Yeah.
Yeah, if I can get right next to her, that's what I want to do.
Got it.
And she is going to, as she gets close, she's going to reach down, and as her hand starts to grow with a white light, she's going to touch Rain and heal her for 3 points. Yeah, 3 points of damage.
That's
Sorry.
fine.
That's
Thanks.
better than nothing.
Yeah,
You don't have a modifier to that?
I'm pretty sure I don't. Let me double check, but
Is it your wounds?
no.
No, never mind. I lied.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
And when she sees Rain open her eyes, she's gonna say, she's gonna stand up and look over her and say, "Actually, did I see you take the healing potion?"
I don't know.
I think you were in the
I think you're in the darkness.
Yeah.
Anyway, she's
yes,
gonna say,
I was.
I hope you have something you can do. Now's a good time."
Oh.
And she's gonna like kind of get ready and like
Yeah, I can
look
respond.
towards
Yeah.
Enoch and like ready herself for whatever's about to come.
Got it.
Got it.
That is, though, top of the round.
The darkness went away when you dropped, right?
No, the darkness went away when
She
she
put it in her
put
pocket.
it in.
That's right.
When
and
she
then-
lost
But
consciousness.
I
yeah.
lost consciousness,
Also-
so it's gone. I don't. It's not still a thing, but
Darkness is
You found yourself...
I was able to put it in my pocket and take it back out. I could pretty much turn it off and on again.
So, Rain, you find yourself on the ground, Amelia standing over you, readying for this continuing battle. The world once again comes to light. And you...
Hey guys. Oh, it is my turn right after.
It is
Amelia.
legitimately your
Alright,
turn, yeah.
Well, bonus action, greater healing.
Are you getting up?
I'd probably just down the potion before I even stood up, honestly.
Okay,
I will do that first.
got it.
Your flesh knits together.
Pretty much.
All shots.
2, 4, 5, 7,
Right on.
11.
11 points, hey? It's
Yeah.
not nothing.
It's, yeah. So that puts me at 14. Alright, Amelia's still right next to me. I don't know if I can poke the bear and shoot Enoch from that
Do it. Shoot the bear.
Bear. Bear
Fuck that bear.
Bear can only attack once at a time.
Yeah. Guess let's beat up the bear.
Also, he can catch your ass.
Oh wait, yeah. Well, I mean, if you're doing sneak attack damage, then that's a lot.
got a pretty
to
good
try.
chance, yeah.
He's probably not gonna catch it.
I don't know how catching works.
It's a D12 plus your monk level.
And you have to reduce this damage to 0.
I
Yeah, sorry,
can't.
D20.
Alright, I already used my bonus action
It does
to take a
reduce the damage
potion,
regardless.
and I can't get right next to Enoch without using dash, right? Like I'm too far. Am I within 30 feet? Okay. Oh no, I probably can.
You just have to stand up, so it's half your movement.
Oh, it is half my. Well, 15 is half my
Wait, no.
movement.
Yeah, you can get here. From
Oh.
on you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It said 15 when you were on
I
the
was.
square.
I'm sorry. I had started you at the square head.
Oh, I see. Okay. So that it would be. Okay. Alright. Well.
So you would not be able to.
Oh, god damn it. Rain would shoot him.
I respect.
Yeah, she would.
I mean,
Respect.
she would.
She would. She just would. She's pissed. Alright. Rain's shooting him.
Dude.
Shoot the bear.
10.
That doesn't hit.
Nope. It's almost 20, but instead it was 2.
Okay, that's the end of your turn then, right? Not moving at all?
No, I'm not moving. I'm good.
So, at the start of Enoch's turn, Elduin, you see his form kind of flicker and become 2 again like you saw before.
Oh, good.
At that moment, you see him smile at you and then walk into the trees behind him, which offers you an attack of opportunity.
I will take it.
At disadvantage.
Okay. 18.
Doesn't hit.
Yep.
You swipe, but you seem to flow right through this second form.
Okay.
As he does, you notice him walk into the shade of the trees, and in front of your eyes, he's gone. As his bonus action, he then, in turn, vamps in the very base of these cliffs right behind the healer and the rogue. And with advantage, he is going to stab at Amelia.
Cast the spell.
He
Who
didn't
is
get-
this guy? We're gonna kill him so bad. I hate all of his crafty moves because they're neat.
With the white blade,
Yeah.
he stabs at Amelia.
Come at me, bro.
Oh, he will.
Gotta give him props. It's cool.
That is a 26.
Yeah, that hits. I guess.
I mean,
I guess.
Whatever.
so that's 6 points of frost damage, 7 points of piercing damage, and 12 points of sneak attack.
So 25 total. Got it.
And then he turns and sees Rain and goes, "You need to just stay down." And he's going to take his second attack. And he's going to stab at you with the black. That would be a 27 hit.
Yep.
That is 4 points of psychic damage
Okay.
and 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Still up?
Yeah.
You also have Uncanny Dodge,
That's true.
which you can use once around.
Which we forgot about.
No, I never. The last time he would have killed me even if I used
Oh,
it.
okay.
Yeah, I was thinking about it last time. Yeah, I'll use it. So that was 4 plus 7 is 11, and then half. So rounded down is 5. Okay, 5.
Okay. The dagger
slashes at your side, trying to find purchase once again, but missing. You hear him swear in Infernal.
Oh. I.
Both Amelia, the Shadow Demons, and Rain. No one else speaks Infernal, do they?
I do not speak Infernal.
Oh.
I do. Alright.
Metolius doesn't speak it, but he probably would.
The few words
recognize
you
it.
hear are useless weapons.
Possibly.
Got it.
That does end his turn, bringing it to our fair Shadow Demon, who is going to...
The babes.
Yep, the babes are going to fly next to you, Metolius.
Hi.
And they're going to swing.
Okay.
Swing their baby swings.
Okay. I am not scared.
Slight waver in the voice.
Oh no, that's a stifled chuckle.
Oh.
What was an at 20?
I will use luck.
Okay.
7 plus whatever the modifier.
Okay. Plus 5. So,
Does not hit.
does not hit.
Nice. Good old luck.
Good old luck!
That is the demon's turn. His claw slashes, but slashes through your shield, thinking he's extra under makes purchase, but you're able to kind of dodge back as he can't truly see through it.
Not today, Satan.
I ain't scared.
Too blessed to be strict.
That's Metolius' workout.
Speaking of Metolius, it is your turn.
How far away is Knock Knock?
Knock Knock from you, specifically,
Yeah.
he is effectively 30 feet to get next to him. 35 feet from him.
Well, that's a rough one. Double opportunity.
Double opportunity.
I was thinking the same thing.
No, I will attack Platey McPlateface with advantage.
Okay.
That'll hit 27.
27?
Yeah.
That does hit.
Wrathful Smite still going.
Got it.
Whoops. Ooh. Alright. 13 slashing, 4 lightning, 7 psychic.
You just take him down. In so many things, your first connection, the blade hits right into the side of his neck, and as it does, it pumps the electricity straight into him. And you see, as a bit of smoke kind of emanates out of him, the psychic damage hits, and a bit of blood runs down his legs.
I will
He is
use a bonus action between attacks to cast Blinding Smite on my sword. Spend one of my level 3 spell slots.
got it.
And I will swing on the Shadow Demon.
Okay.
27 to hit.
Jeez, man, you are dropping these demons.
That hits.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Okay.
It takes 16 points of magical slashing damage and 11 points of radiant damage. And
It doesn't need to make anything as it screams and erupts into just a pyre of smoke. It falters and falters.
well, my job here is done. Metolius actually quickly turns to Grimtuck and he says, "Run! Help them!"
On it!
That is the end of Metolius' turn. Actually, can he move to cover in the nearby tree?
You haven't moved. I mean, do you want to just go down?
No, I want to go up.
Up?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You can move back to your previous hiding hill.
Can I get to Enoch next turn if Enoch stays in his location? Okay. Yep, that's where I want to go.
Previous hiding hill. Got it.
I want to go take cover from a half cover plus 2.
Got it. It is Grimtuck's turn.
Grimtuck will move directly behind Enoch, up against the wall.
You can't get behind him. You can get next to him. You can't get behind him.
Okay, so there's not a space in between the wall and...
Not him. He is literally up against the wall, just hacking.
Yeah. So no flanking. Okay.
No.
Alright, that's fair. Well, I will run up on him then.
Yeah.
And let's go ahead and hit him with this axe. I'm going to do Great Weapon Master, but no... Or sorry, I'm going to do Reckless Attack.
Okay.
Wait, no. We'll do Great Weapon Master.
Okay.
I don't want to do the -5. I want to, but he seems to have really good AC.
Well, you also you see that weird kind of double vision, so you have disadvantage.
That means it's going to even out to just a straight hit.
It's just a straight hit.
I'm going to do it anyways.
Got it.
Are you doing Great Weapon Master or not?
No. Oh, Reckless Attack. Oh, that is a 23 to hit.
3 hits.
Scarecrow piece of shit.
He represents that remark.
Yeah. So that is 19 plus... That's 22 damage.
One thing before you continue.
You say his fashion aesthetic is scarecrow goth.
Yes. That's
Definitely.
that is exactly.
Got it.
Continue.
Oh, okay. Do I have to take my next attack action before I can do a bonus action?
No.
Okay, before I do anything, do a risky move. I don't know how it's going to end up, but I'm going to drink that potion that I wanted to drink earlier, that greater healing potion. So that is 4d4 plus, let me pull it up here. I got it. It's on deck. You'd be so proud of me. 44 plus 4. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So,
You really suck at that. So, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 3, plus 4, 12.
So great. It's just like the best.
It's like great weapon.
Like super
And,
great.
Fighting.
since I am raging, I will get advantage
pumpkin
on my
spice rage.
attempted Enoch grapple. That's what Grim Tuck.
Give him a hug.
Give him that hug. I could have done better, and that is an athletics check. So that would be not natural 20.
you give him a hug.
So I'm just trying to pick him up. Straight up off the ground if I can.
Suplex him
Bear hug.
out of the darkness.
Yeah. You suplex him out of the dark. Yeah.
Yeah. So he is.
Well,
Will
he's
you
not
actually
out of,
do that? Or
No.
I just said that.
No, you're all still in trees, so he is still in much more thin dim light.
Yeah, but I don't know if his feet got touched the ground to do it.
Hey, you
So,
don't. So
yeah.
you are holding on to Enoch.
Yeah.
Okay. That's your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Great. It's a decent amount of damage you just did to him.
Yeah, and a hug.
And a hug! So, let's see. Okay, so first things first. Archer's gonna come out and, without blinding, without bowstring problems, are gonna take their archer eye shot at Grimtuck. Which has advantage? Question mark?
Yeah.
Or is it melee specifically?
No, it's just attacks against him have advantage
They have advantage.
So,
because he's being reckless.
because
Yeah,
these are reckless
crazy.
blows.
I'm hugging people. Not the proper time for that.
Battle hugs are a no-go on battle hugs.
Okay, so he shoots you for a 533 to hit.
Woo! Yeah, that one.
Just barely
That works.
hits.
That works.
Just.
I'll give it to him.
This time.
This one's on me. Free. Tell your friends where you
It's networking, bro.
Yeah.
And he deals a total of 4 points of damage. That's 8 halved to you.
Okay.
The second shot is going to come down on you. Those are both the same number. So they hit at a 24.
Yes.
That would be 7. So once again,
3.
yes, that actually is a little less. So 3 points of damage. So 7 altogether.
Yeah.
Yeah! Hey, Mikey, he likes it. The first one, the archer who had the bow problems is going to emerge from the tree line to be able to look over the edge and aims straight at Rain.
Damn, ruthless.
Rain, that is a 20 to hit.
Of course it does.
And that is 11 points of damage, piercing damage.
Oh, I got a tiny dodge.
Dodged! As your reaction?
Yeah.
Yeah, for Enoch's hit.
Enoch's hit.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's not the
yeah.
top of the round yet.
I guess I am the top of the round, aren't I?
You are,
Yeah.
and we're here.
Come on! I'm fucking down again.
Nope, I did. Good.
Damn it, I had a fucking plan.
No, that's why they're doing this.
They had a plan too.
On the other hand, I would say, Amelia, you got a +5 to your AC because of the way the trees are set up against you and the archer, the other archer that's up on the hill.
Okay.
So he's going to take his archer's eye shot, but you have a +5 to your AC. So just
Got it.
let them know. Oh, 12.
Nope.
He's going to take the second shot at you, though, with a +5 for your AC, and that also doesn't hit with a 14. Nope. No. 2 arrows just stuck into the tree right behind you. Miss completely. That is their turn. That brings it to Elduin.
Alright, with like a heavy catch my breath, I sheath my sword and pull my bow back out again.
Yeah.
And I'm going to take aim at the archer in the trees and just say, Enoch, you don't get friends, and then fire an arrow with sharpshooter.
Maybe that's why he's like this. Did you ever think about that? No.
I mean, I assumed as much.
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe he has a glowing personality if you get to know him.
22 to hit.
22 hits.
Great.
You're talking the archer on
Upper
the...
left.
Thank you. The one who you blinded prior.
Yes.
The Northwest Archer.
My bow, is that once per round or per...
It's the first hit.
It's the first hit of the round.
Of the round. Great, thank you. I'm grabbing my dice here. So that is 1 point of frost, and so it's 20 points altogether.
20 points altogether?
Mm-hmm. If the damage tags don't matter.
Cool. Yeah, you catch him hard in the... Just like right in the chest. You see it and like... Oh! He stands still.
Okay.
What? Damn, this guy's taking a beating.
Well, I'm going to shoot him again.
God.
These archers are fucking durable.
You're telling me.
That is a natural 20.
That hits.
Great swords and shit.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
They actually are.
Yeah.
That is 24 points of damage.
As he leans over from the pain of the first attack you did upon him, his head is shown and exposed quite well, and you, let's just say you run your shot straight down his spine,
Yeah.
removing him from this mortal coil. He is no longer in his dust.
Okay.
I'm done.
Got it. That brings it straight to Amelia. Your companion has once again fallen next to you. Enoch grappled by Grimtuck. Yeah. A lot of shit's going down right now.
Yeah, it is. So, Amelia... Man.
Whatever secrets.
Do I waste more healing on waking up Rain
I don't know.
or not?
I don't know if that's a waste.
I mean, let her roll that same.
No!
Do it.
No!
She let you. No, sorry. Too soon. Too soon.
Alright, so Amelia's gonna look like she's kind of dropping her guard a little bit.
Okay.
And she's going to look down at Rain and reach down.
Rolls
And as
her
she
eyes.
starts to...
Rolls
She
her
kind of
eyes.
sighs and says... Well, your friends keep dropping faster than you can count. And I can do this all day. and she heals Rain for 4 points.
Rad. That's all I need.
Yeah. The first point.
Now,
is the
Ray,
most
go to the tree.
And she's gonna stand up and look at Enoch and say, "So I suggest you rethink your predicament." And she's gonna bash him across the head with her staff, or attempt to.
Got it.
For 26 to hit.
Yeah!
Yes. 26. I was like, wait, no, 26.
For 10 damage.
Yeah!
10 damage. Boom! As you crack him square in the face.
Yep.
You just see his whole face go just dark. Not down, just like his demeanor of this kind of cocky, this asshole who's ready to just win the world. It just shifts.
I'm just in his ear, just
Not even in his ear, you actually put your finger up to at top of the round, Rain. You were on the ground once again. And
Alright.
it's so sweet.
Alright.
Sweet Grim
Cut his
Tuck
foot off.
nothing.
You love it. You love it.
Cut his foot off.
I wake up,
Pretty metal.
I stand up,
yeah,
I look at Enoch,
yeah.
and I say, I don't stay down for lapdog pieces of shit like you.
Boom!
And I just
Disengage.
and I pull back and just go for like right in the stomach with my
Stabby
rapier.
stab.
Oh
Yep,
my god.
At advantage.
with advantage.
Give me a sneak attack.
Sweet +1.
For I wish it was a fucking crit, but it's not. It is a 21 though.
21 hit. 21 hits.
All right.
Let me stumble on my
That's the
words
sound
more.
that Enoch's gonna make when this fucking sword goes in his gut.
Yeah.
Right before she stabs someone, she'll be like, oh. I'm just heckling. Holding him.
All right.
Just be like, don't run with sharp objects!
No, that's more just the Enoch.
Oh, there are.
Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah, that's
a
3
lot.
6s, 2 5s, and a 4.
Damn.
So 18, 28, 32, 36 damage.
Turns out a dagger in the gut.
Oh, by the way, the thing I said in Infernal, if I wasn't implied. Yeah.
Why is everyone talking languages I can't speak?
Right?
Not fair.
It's all crackly in here.
I
good?
know.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you shit.
Bunch of lower
Badass.
planes talkers.
That just played out so well in my mind's eye.
Also, so I do the 36 damage.
Yeah.
What does he look like after I do?
I mean, he's not looking good. As you remove.
But he doesn't go down.
No.
Alright. So then, I'm gonna say, also, you can't fucking outrogue me. And I use my bonus action to disengage and go back, like, kind of around, so he, like, around the cliff there so he can't see me. Like, as far as I can, like, the 30 feet I have.
15 feet because you have to get up.
Oh, that's true. So 15 feet.
It's right here.
So,
Or
yeah.
actually, no. You're more like here, but you're definitely out of his general line of sight.
Yeah, that's fine.
Disengage.
No, I
disengaged.
disengaged my bonus action. Yeah.
Rogue stuff.
Cutting action. Like I said.
As she
you
said,
can't
yeah.
fucking
Just
outrogue me.
rogue things.
Doing rogue things.
So, as he kind of lurches in your arms, Grimtuck, and twists as you're holding him, you see him in that spin. He kind of smears his like slowly but surely draining blood across you, and then he looks at you, and just the rage that you feel seems to emanate just out of him, just pure hatred, as he raises up his black dagger, and because he still has, yeah,
Oh yeah.
he's gonna take the first swing with that black dagger straight into your neck.
Fair.
Basically. That is 18.
18 is the AC.
It's more than that.
Oh.
So he hits you.
Yep.
Natural.
Actually, a natural 27.
Oh.
The natural.
The die doesn't go beyond 20. So.
Plus modifiers.
Well, right.
There was a lot of emotions that just played across your face.
First and foremost,
It's like I could say so many things, but it would just be a waste of time.
1 point of psychic damage.
So that one's
We're in the middle of battle.
Can't have that, regardless.
Can't have that.
I mean,
Cannot.
I wouldn't have been able to anyway. The lowest it could possibly.
And then 7 points of slashing damage.
Half or no?
3 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And then sneak attack. 12.
Well, you said sneak attack face to face?
Your advantage.
True. I knew what I was doing when I did it.
That's 20, so 10 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
He's going to take his second attack at you.
Ooh, that shit's getting real.
That is 21.
That hits.
Okay.
Grimton is looking stabbed the fuck up.
That's
Yeah, no
3
kidding.
points of psychic damage.
Mm-hmm.
And
I mean, I'm still in it. But I got barfed out by
9.
over here and looked better.
4 points of... Yeah. 4 points of slashing damage for the final hit. That's the half.
That's the half version?
Yep. So 3 psychic, 4 slashing in total.
Okay.
Okay. That is this final thing. He then in turn takes his bonus action.
He was in the air!
He wasn't in the
God damn it!
even in the air. He
Yeah.
takes his bonus action because he's in shade of tree and is gone.
I can't see him anywhere because he can only go where he can see.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah.
But can I see where he went then? Because I would be able to, I was right behind him. Or was
You can see. Okay.
Okay.
I will show you because you can see and he has to be able to see it.
yeah.
So he goes 60 feet right there.
Dick. I don't like that at all.
Nope.
Well, I tried.
Right here. And then he just uses his movement to like run the fuck away. Not he runs this away. And he is out of sight.
Howard.
As far as you guys know. That brings it to Matolius' turn.
I will Misty Step 30 feet up onto the ridge,
Got it.
and then nope, wrong direction. Yep, there you go.
Okay. So you're good.
Down one more, I believe I could make it in 30.
Just double check what my thing is. Yep. Down one. Got it.
Back towards Enoch.
There you go.
And then I'm going to take my action to dash and try to cut Enoch off.
Okay. So you can move 60 feet.
Yep.
Do the thing.
More southerly.
Well, you're gonna hit edge.
Oh, okay, then never mind.
So you're-
Well,
Is the map
actually,
revealed because he's up there?
yeah.
Well, I will reveal the map. Yes.
When I'm running up there, can I see Enoch below me?
Actually, you can. So here.
Oh, it's the fog of war.
Hey, there he is.
All right, how far can I?
I will show you in just a second.
Okay, thank you.
Not a problem. So you effectively, if you're falling along the ridge, if you're going at the ridge, you can get 45 feet. If you're going below it, you can get effectively here.
No. I would like to jump off the ridge
20
and.
feet.
What's that?
That's 20 feet.
Metolius cares not for your falling damage. I would like to leap off the ridge and land on top of Enoch in an attempt to do as much damage as possible. I want to like shield out, actually,
Stun him.
like Captain America style.
So you get 30 feet to the edge. Right there.
Yep. Oh, that's just my normal movement. I don't even have to dash.
And to jump straight, I mean, how far can I always forget the distance of a long
It's my strength score in feet.
Yeah.
which is
20.
so 10, 15, 20.
Woo!
I would like to
Amazing.
That's
shield slam the crap out of this guy.
Yes, please.
Okay, so you're gonna have to do me 2 things. No, I'll just make you do 1, but you have disadvantage because it seems as though
He's got an illusory.
his thing kind of pops back up. You also will take 6 points of fall.
Okay. So it's an attack with disadvantage?
Yep.
Okay.
You can absolutely make it on him.
6 points of fall damage. I will use my last luck. 17. Well, not yet.
17 doesn't hit. You crash down with a shield below, and you find yourself as Enoch just sidesteps.
Well, I have another attack, so
You
can
do.
I stand up and attack?
Yeah.
Okay.
Same thing, disadvantage.
I have to make a con save for my smite.
Please do.
5 plus 6 is 11, and I only take 7 points of damage, or 6 points of damage, so
You're pretty good.
Alright, I'll attack again.
Okay.
And disadvantage still.
Please.
20.
He hits.
Alright.
Well done, Captain America.
Captain Unicorn, reporting for duty!
Yes, please. All the time, Captain Unicorn. Yes, please.
I know Grimtuck would be into that. 16 points of magical slashing damage.
Does that it all up together?
16, 27 points, and he needs to make a...
He's also going to use Uncanny Dodge
Okay.
as his reaction.
Yeah.
I have it. So, 13.
13. And it needs to make on a... He needs to make a con save
Okay.
against 16.
Against 16,
Yeah.
he doesn't make it.
He is blinded.
You ain't teleporting nowhere, bitch. You can't see nothing.
He can make another con save at the end of each of his turns.
Got it.
But until then, he's blinded.
Got it.
I let out a tremendous yell as I make my failed shield attack, just so people can hear where I landed.
Okay.
But,
You all hear where he landed.
Alright.
oh, Ian, I will say,
a loud
I would like
grunt.
to say something. I would like to
please.
taunt my enemy, please.
Taunt your enemy.
Roll for taunting.
Roll a performance check.
I say, Metolius says, consorting with demons. My old friend Enoch, I was going to let you live, but I feel that this is unforgivable. As he is blinded by the light.
I'll say something in response, but I know I
Wrapped
can't.
up.
Like a something.
Sure is something.
Because it's a very tenuous situation, he actually responds, don't hate the player, hate the game. But, in game, he does not.
Okay.
Okay. What am I looking like for movement to get to where I am at the bottom of this little thing?
You can crawl up 20 feet to get. Literally, you crawl up 20 feet and you'll be right next to someone.
No, I meant towards Enoch.
Well, you got a ways to go, sir.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
You got, effectively, you got 100 feet to Enoch. Or 95 to get next to
What'll 80 by me?
80?
Yeah.
You, 80 by you right here.
Alright. I'm going to do that. And I'm going to bonus action rage again. Because that causes my last rage to go down.
Okay.
Because I do not attack. So I will bonus action go back to raging.
Got it. That is your turn?
That is my turn.
Excellent.
Wait, don't you want... Doesn't it end at the end of your turn if you don't do that stuff?
I'm not sure. I thought it was...
I think you
think
want
it
to.
does.
Well, I think you want a bonus action rage at the beginning of your next turn.
Oh, so I would lose it anyways?
I think so.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
Okay.
Because
Yeah,
you-
totally.
Because you end your turn without attacking or being hit.
Okay, fair. In that case, I will still do what I did. But, at this point in time, I would just like to be, going after,
Got it.
out of range of it, or at least just behind the trees from the archers.
Got it.
I,
Let's see. Their shots, again, the first ones are going to be more powerful. Elduin, I would say you have half cover.
Okay.
From where you are. From the closest archer to you, Amelia, you still have 3/4 because there's a tree in front of you. Elduin, we're going to take a pot shot at you with the archer's eye. And, wow, natural 1. I love it.
Yeah.
Okay,
I am the better archer.
it seems.
Archer fight.
Well,
Bow battle.
that is... Okay, it misses. It connects to the tree right next to you. And then... Oh, wow, this guy rolled 2 natural 1s in a row.
Bow explodes.
64, once again misses. Okay, so he has completely sullied his name as an archer and failed to shoot at you from not very long of a distance, nor good enough cover. Next, Amelia, arcane shot with an extra +5, or archer eye with an extra +5.
Yeah.
A natural 1. That's 3 in a row.
Wow.
What are the chances?
You did roll 3 nat 20s in a row against me and Elijah.
That's true.
That did happen.
It sucks
happen.
because his
One of
archer
them was
eye
with
rolled
disadvantage.
a
I
full
know.
10.
Yeah.
So, okay, high or low. We're gonna go low on this one. That is a 54, meaning his bowstring just snaps off, dealing him 3 points of damage, and he loses the ability to take his second shot. He is actually going to take this moment and
Rethink his life.
that too. But he is going to take, noticing what's happening, he is going to start to run back into the trees to give himself as much cover as possible. Okay, that is their turn. Elduin, it is yours. You see an archer who tried to hit you and failed terribly. Poking out of the trees right now. The other archer does seem to be, you see him moving about, but it's I would say he now has 3/4.
Don't even care.
Don't even care.
I'm gonna shoot the guy who's moving away.
Sharpshooter.
Yep, I'm just gonna shoot him. It's
Got it.
my turn. And yep.
So not the guy that was shooting at you, but the other.
Oh, that one's gonna miss, but I'm gonna just steer that arrow towards the other guy
Okay.
for an 18.
18? 18 hits.
That is
Your arrow just took a literal U-turn. 180.
You shot the guy furthest away and your arrow just turns around. Wait, hold on. Do over.
that's 12 points of piercing damage.
Elwin's like
Okay.
character from Wanted.
Yeah. Bullet bending.
Bullet bending.
Yep. I'm gonna take a second shot
Got
at the far guy.
Okay.
That is a 21.
Hits.
I'm going to use my arcane shot.
Okay.
It, so this is grasping arrow. He's going to take his body gets just enshrouded in vines
Okay.
that have thorns on them.
Ooh.
So he's going to use this die,
I approve.
and
The unicorn approves.
he's going to take 20 points of damage. And the enshrouded, if he tries to move, he's going to take a boatload more damage. And he can use, he can make a strength save to try and pull the brambles off of him.
Okay. As an action on his turn.
It takes his action and it's on his turn.
Got it.
The brambles last for a minute otherwise.
Okay. Anything else?
That is everything.
Amelia.
Does the archer right in front of me have cover from me at all?
No, he's out.
No. Actually, Amelia's gonna look over at Rain and say, "Rain, please be careful." And she's going to start running towards where Enoch and Grimtuck and Metolius all went.
How far?
I will start with 30 feet.
Got it. So that's there.
And then I assume she sees the guy up top.
Yes, he will have cover on you.
Half cover?
I would say 3/4. He's pretty far behind the trees.
Oh, I forgot my sharpshooter damage for that last one. So that's 10 more.
Okay.
Whoops. Teacher.
Okay, Amelia, you stand there.
Killing all your monsters.
So the guy above you now has 3/4 cover up on the ridge from you.
But the other one is still in sight?
Yes, the other
Okay,
one.
So as I'm running that way, I'm just gonna like flick out my my hand and throw a firebolt at him.
Got it.
For a 12 to hit.
12 does not hit.
Okay, should have just kept running. That's what I got.
Okay, that's what you got. Top of the round, Rain. It's you.
Okay.
Also, I would guess that you actually do start seeing this area.
Alright. Well,
Maybe just dig a hole and sit in it. Try not to get
Damn.
shot with arrows.
Damn.
DJ.
Yeah, for reals.
I mean, that's just not gonna happen.
I know.
I feel for you, but it's just not gonna happen.
Not as much as you're gonna feel for the cold embrace of death.
I know, no shit. What the fuck, Domicia?
I mean, there is no way, even with 60 feet, I'm getting within eyesight of Enoch, is there?
You are straight up the Krillin of this team.
Oh,
Just sad but true.
Dying all the time.
No.
I'm not gonna deny that.
You'd be able to see him through the trees, but you could, at 60 feet, you could see him. Look on the map. At 60 feet with you.
Oh, I guess it could be like.
You could effectively see him through the trees. I'd say you'd have a slight difficulty.
I mean, it would be disadvantage anyway to do the distance if I tried to shoot him from there.
And I'd say because there's trees in between him, you give him a +2. Doesn't need it, but he does have cover. Effectively with you in between him.
Okay.
Or trees in between.
But he's blinded, so it's just straight roll.
With a +2 on his part.
It's not mirror image.
It's not.
Oh,
It's not.
okay. What? I don't know.
Alright. Probably not worth it.
No.
I know.
This is like the half-court shot
Yeah.
at the buzzer.
At the buzzer. At the buzzer.
When people closer than you have the ball.
Treat yourself.
Wow.
treat yourself, girl.
Desperately as Rain wants the actual, wants the killing blow on Enoch. She knows she can't get it right now. So instead,
Let me tell you a story about a frog king.
she'll...
How bad another guy wanted to kill Shot.
I know. I will shoot the archer I can
Okay.
see there.
Got it.
Let's see. 16?
16 hits.
Alright. And I don't get sneak attack for any reason. So it'll just be 6 damage.
6 damage.
Yep. And then I will go back to the trees that I'm close to and use my bonus action to hide.
Got it.
Very dejectedly.
Screams out.
You pout hide.
Yeah. Run to the shadows.
Crying is
That'll
always
work.
a free action.
Crying is a
Crying.
Always.
That's a good rule.
Lay down. Try not to cry. Cry a lot.
Cry a lot.
Tears fall like rain.
Yep.
Much like
All
darkness.
day,
Much
every
like
day.
darkness.
Free action fetal position. Man, that blind really throws some weird
Yes.
shit into
What it does do is he's going to use his cunning action as bonus action to disengage.
How's your movement? Why fucks you up?
Just can't see where he's going, and he has disadvantage on attacks, and attacks have advantage on him, if I recall.
Yes. But he is going to... Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Got it. Okay. He's going to just run. He knows where you are, Metolius. He heard you, and he knows the layout of this land, so he's going to rush ahead.
Northwest or
And 15, 20,
southeast
25,
or southwest?
45. Listen. I'll
There's no shit. Making us run all up and down this place.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, he's right there. As he rushes around the side, what actually none of you see, he seems to pull out something out of a pouch on the side and puts it to his lips.
Like anyone can see him. So.
Elduin could effectively, but barely.
Oh, I can see him? Alright, where was he?
You see him pull something out and put it to his lips.
Oh, dude.
So you can barely see it. There's still trees in the way.
How is he looking?
Oh, he looks terrible.
Okay, good. That's all like that.
Things are bleeding. Shit's happening. Ah. Sorry.
He recovers some amount of health points.
He seems to.
If we can see him.
You see him. And the shimmer effect seems to come back on him also. But that art happened at the very start of it before he disengaged him.
Okay.
And then it becomes your turn. Actually, before it's your turn, just free act. He speaks something. He goes, I will not let such useless wastes of space be the death of me. As he goes.
Shut up, nerd.
Oh, wait, and I get a save at the end of his turn, correct?
Correct.
What's your save?
16. Constitution.
Ooh, buddy. That was close. He makes it. He's no longer blinded.
Oh, that was something here.
Nope. Sorry.
Well, my turn.
Your turn.
Alright, we got it.
Find him again!
Can you show me how far I can get with 30 feet of movement, please?
So you'd have to go effectively 5, 10, 15, and then from this point you go 5, 10, right next to him actually.
I would like to do that.
I figured. As you run up on him, you see him turn quickly at you. His eyes no longer glazed over from your spell.
Okay.
And that kind of shifting image,
Shema.
the rage that burns in his eyes.
Well, that's not gonna hit. $19.
19?
Yep.
At the moment, 19 does.
Okay.
You got this guy's number.
Well, let's see if he does.
It's open.
32 points. Wait, 16 plus 16? Yeah, 32 points of damage.
Altogether.
Altogether, and he's got to make another save if he's still up.
As his reaction, he is going to use a canny dodge to 16.
Yep.
And then he's going to make his save, or at least try. He makes it. He's not blinded.
Fucker.
This is it then, guys. This is our chance.
I don't think I have. I don't have anything else. I wish I did. I wish I did. Okay, yeah, done.
Got it. Okay, that brings it to Grimtuck's turn.
Grimtuck to my side!
Yeah.
Zrong!
What is the height of the cliff?
That's what
that
my
is in
blinding
way?
smite
20
sounds like. A
20
lightsaber.
feet, and how do I determine my jump height to clear up that?
Or something.
It's your. If you get like a 3-foot running start, you can jump.
That was 10 feet.
No, that's for the long jump. For the high jump, it's. How tall are you?
I am like 6'3", 6'4".
So you can get 1.5 times your height.
He can't make it to the top.
No, he can.
He can jump. He could catch the top and have to pull yourself up.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay. Make an athletics check just to make sure.
That is a 19.
You pull yourself up as you make the jump. As you make it.
Okay, what does that leave me with for movement?
From where you were.
Yeah.
I mean, that is effectively, what, 12 and a half? Or 13,
Yeah.
pretty much. So I would say you have the rest of it. So
So
Let's
can I get
ra-
to him, I guess?
let's round down.
Yeah.
So if you have 40, how much is your movement?
40.
40 minus 13,
Uh-huh.
which is 27, around 25, I would say.
Woo! Yep.
Yeah, you can just make it.
Spicy. Let's do that.
And you don't have disadvantage.
You don't. His form is no longer flickering.
Okay. Well, I'm still gonna fucking hit him.
How's he look after I hit him?
Fucking good. He still looks there.
I mean, I just. I mean, he drank a potion, so what do I mean? How do I don't know?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
I
reckless.
did that.
We're gonna do reckless attack
Fair.
on this one.
I can figure.
Natural 20, baby.
Woo!
Take him the fuck out.
Yes! That's what I wanted. That's what I've been waiting for. The D12. Come on, D12.
I believe what I was looking up is
Ooh.
moot.
So 10, 22, 25, 31, plus let's tack on another that's 36, 37, 38, 39 on that hit.
Oh boy!
How would you like to do it?
Yeah!
Oh man, he just got.
It's sweet release.
How I see this going down is he just got hit by Metolius hard and spun almost like a top, and Grimtuck just running up and cleaves him going the other direction. So he spun clockwise. Counterclockwise is when the axe hits him right in the face.
As you connect.
Oh shit! In the face.
In the face?
Yeah.
Oh, man. The face is paste.
I mean, yeah, I was gonna. No, he kind of makes one quick utterance before your axe connects and cleaves the top of his head clean off, making it fly far into the
Metalocalypse
woods.
tongue waggle.
In a moment of just nerve expression, he tenses himself readying for an attack, and then his body slowly crumples to its knees and it slumps over onto its side lifeless.
Nice.
Enoch is dead.
I will use my next action to high five Metolius.
Oh,
That's a free action.
Nice.
it happens.
And
Chest
then-
bump.
Chest bump for sure. And then yeah, I will. There's not a whole lot I can do. I use my full movement on that one.
Okay.
So
At that point,
Metolius is probably bent over with his hands on his knees, panting.
same. The fucker could run.
the two archers in this process just start booking ass back into the trees behind them.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
One of them currently is covered in brambles.
Oh, I know. He
Okay.
sees this happening. And,
Also with noting his speed is reduced by 10.
okay.
Just throwing that out there.
He's like a caterpillar.
I will say I didn't remember the brambles, so he doesn't either. But he could just rip him off as an action. But no, he doesn't. He runs through him. Do your damage.
Gladly.
Get tore up from the floor up.
7 points of slashing. Slashing damage.
Okay, and then he can move half and 10 feet.
Minus 10.
So 5, 10, 15, 20. Boom. And the thorns are gone. Great.
I don't think they're gone. I think they're on him and he's running with them.
Okay, then he uses his action at the end of his turn.
Okay.
To just rip him off.
Well, he has to make a successful strength check.
Sorry.
It's an athletics check. He doesn't just
What's
get...
what's the DC?
The DC is 15.
He just gets it. He does not get it. He is not able to.
Awesome. I do that.
His other companion is going to run back 30 feet.
And ditch him.
I mean, they're both running. They're running in the similar direction, but they're running away.
Right.
Like ditching him is no longer part of the situation.
Shouldn't have hit him in the face. We could have sent it back.
You could send back a horn.
I was gonna say, I kind of want his horn.
It's probably like a half.
I kind of want his horn. Wow.
I'm gonna make some big fat earrings out of them.
I mean, a little bullman we know would.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Wouldn't even think twice about it.
Not even. Okay,
It's not that small.
Elduin, it is your go. The archers did their action to run.
Can I see him?
I would say, yeah, you just would need to move slightly into the open.
I do it.
I figure. How far? Just 10 feet? 15?
15.
Got it. There you go.
Feels
You
like
can
the
see
right
both
number.
of them
Good.
as they silently try to get the fuck away. And neither of them have cover at the moment because they're in an open plain.
Regardless,
I know, it's just good to know.
Yeah, that's good to know. I'm gonna shoot the closer one with a sharpshooter shot.
Got it.
That is a 13.
13? 13, yeah. Does not hit.
I'm gonna bend it like Beckham towards the other guy.
Ah. Poignant reference.
How long have you had that in your back pocket?
I just thought of it. I just remembered that is a
I'm
thing.
just curious.
I have not thought about that movie.
16 to hit.
16 hits.
Yeah.
I was still working in a movie theater when that came out.
That is
So you shot farthest and swung it back around
No.
or start.
other direction, closest to farthest.
Got it.
It only has to minorly bend.
There you go. So how you
A
pencil.
believable then.
Yeah. And how much for that second shot?
12.
12 points.
12 points on the further guy.
Got it.
Second shot. Closer.
Second shot.
Let's do closer guy.
Closer guy.
Thorny guy.
Thorny guy.
Yeah, sure. That is a 19.
19 hits.
Little thorny pillar.
19 points of damage.
Boom.
And then I'm going to run as close
Both
to
of them
the...
almost topple over in their fleeing. And you're going to run where?
I'm gonna give chase, basically. Towards the edge. I'm gonna try and climb up the edge.
You can 30 feet is your
the
move.
whole way.
Oh yeah. What'd you say?
30 feet is your full movement. Got it. Cool. Amelia.
Seeing that the archers have just turned and booked it, Amelia's just gonna disregard them and just dash to where she saw Grimtuck and Metolius go.
60.
Yep.
And you do. And that's where you end. Cool. You can't see them still.
Yeah, she's just frantically running to see what's coming to
Sweet.
this.
Top of the round. Rain.
I'm probably also gonna disregard the archers because I kind of want them to go back to Cassandra and tell her what happened.
Okay.
So I'm gonna also go towards.
Witness me.
Yeah, pretty much.
Dash.
Yeah,
You're gonna double dash.
Yeah, I'm gonna double dash
Ooh.
and spider climb up the wall so I don't have to go all the way around.
Okay, that's. I would say then you can do how much? So 60 feet at dashing.
Yeah, so I can do 120 if I double dash.
So this is where you'll get. It says 100 feet, but it's
but
20
then
feet.
plus the 20
yeah.
to the wall. Yeah, totally.
So you get there and see Enoch just lying lifelessly on the ground. We are still in initiative order. Are you doing anything? You're still a ways away.
What? I'm like 10 feet from.
You're 10 feet from Grimtalk, 15 feet from Enoch's body.
Okay. Yeah, no. I approach, probably say like, man, I wanted to do that. And yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Just approaching the
Metolius?
situation.
I turn to Rain and I say, "You're lucky you're not dead running in there all willy-nilly like that. What were you thinking?"
I'll respond when it's my turn.
I would say at this point, if everyone, are you playing?
I'm gonna, yeah.
Okay, we are still in initiative.
Yeah.
Grimtuck.
I'll start rifling through his shit, I guess.
Okay.
Sure. I don't really care about the archers. I don't have like a
Metolius
archery
could
boner
definitely
for
not
them.
reach them at all, so he's
Yeah.
just not going to.
I've got enough running.
Sweet. Roll an investigation check.
Oh, Metolius will heal himself with some lay on hands.
That's fine.
That's not bad. For me, with a -1, I need a 17.
You find the two blades scattered across the ground, one white, one black, dagger sized, but obviously, as you felt it, something different about them. He doesn't seem to have a lot. There is a little pouch, and there seems to be what looks like an opalescent gem stuck in it. Otherwise, he doesn't really have much. He's got like some traveling money on him. He's got 20 gold.
Alright, I'll collect this stuff.
And the rest of it is he is wearing a bunch of things that could be worthwhile, but you don't know from just looking at them.
So I'll just grab the pouch and the dagger.
Okay.
Then.
I will say what you notice, he seems to be wearing a ring, and then of course the cloak that seems to do. You look at it closer now too, and it looks as though it has two odd, like clawed tentacle bits hanging off the back, which you didn't see before as he was moving very fast.
And that's on the cloak?
It's on the cloak. Other than that, though, the opalescent gem, the ring, the cloak, and the two daggers
Wait, I thought the gem was attached to the pouch?
in the pouch.
Okay.
In the pouch.
Okay. And then 2 daggers. White. And was that it? The pouch with the gem in it, and then the 2 daggers.
And yep, and then
$20.
and $20. Yep,
Okay. Cool.
20 fun bucks.
Yeah,
20
right.
fun bucks. And if that's it, we go to the archer's turn, who are going to take their action to dash.
One of them still is covered in brambles.
He's going to take his. Oh yeah, he wouldn't be able to do dash at that point, but he's going to take his action to take it off.
Yep. 15.
Nope.
Yeah.
So deal damage.
6 points of slashing.
6 points. Still up. That boy runs screaming into the woods, but you still hear him as he is rushing away.
no look it?
I can't no look it yet. Next level, I can't.
No, literally, you can no
I
look
can
it.
literally
Oh
next
wow.
level.
You're like the street hoops version of
His companion does dash and seems to run completely out.
He's sponsored by And One.
Yeah. Alright. Fair enough. He gets out of got it. Sorry.
He runs head on into the trees, and he's. I just want to see how far he would get past.
Before he bleeds out.
He's at 15 feet. He's already in full, like in 3/4 cover by 60 feet. He's invisible, so you don't see him anymore.
Sure.
So he disperses, but his friend.
What if I want to track him?
You can try.
What did these guys do?
I just don't want. I don't want her to know where we are.
Yeah, that's fair.
Solid point. Speaking of, that brings it to. Well,
Predator over here.
then I will not take. I won't take him out of initiative order. Just know that he is run off the map.
Sure.
They can't run forever. We can track them.
It's true.
That's what I'm going to try to do.
Speaking of Elduin,
Yeah.
it's your turn.
Great. I'm going to scramble up the cliff.
Got it. It's 20 feet up,
Great.
and then
I'm going to keep running as far, like, along the tree line as I can.
So his feet is half climbing.
Yeah. so you would be able to make it. I'd even give you can make it to the top.
All right, I'm
That
making
would
it to the
end
top. And but I can see Bramble Guy, yeah?
Yes, you can.
All right, I'll shoot him.
Okay.
I don't think I've ever seen this side yet.
Gotta love it.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Zigzag.
We're just over there being like, hey, you guys see Elduin just fucking those guys up? He is pissed.
23 points of damage.
Okay. Elduin, as your arrow looses, as you rise up and see this man wrapped, the urge to see him not only die, but die in pain washes over you.
Okay.
You release your shot. Roll an extra d4.
Ooh.
As you aim straight for.
4.
So how much damage altogether?
20 is if that D4 is damaged, 27.
27. You catch him straight in the back of the leg, which hobbles him.
Okay.
He is still trying to rush away, but he seems to topple over in these barbs, and now just tries to crawl. You hear a scream come. You all hear a scream come out from the forest as this starts.
Okay.
Okay, Amelia. Is
One death.
is that? Wait,
I was gonna say, don't you have a
only
second
one
attack?
shot? Don't you have a second?
I have a second shot.
Sorry, take your shot. I
Yeah.
did not mean to skip you.
I didn't realize you were going to the next person. So he's on the ground.
He is on the ground now, screaming.
Covered in brambles.
Mm-hmm. So I have disadvantage if I try to shoot him. But I will. I guess. But
I
it's
mean,
like
you could.
done with my turn otherwise.
Yeah, it would be.
Because I've already shot once, so I can't dash.
You can't dash, and you couldn't.
Saw your movement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Shoot him again. 10 is probably gonna miss.
10 is gonna.
the other guy?
I don't think he has to be within 60 feet. Is he within 60? Okay. Cool.
We left one.
Your arrow flies and connects right next to the guy, and you all hear another yell come from the woods.
I am done with my turn.
Okay, Amelia. Now it's your turn.
It sounds like Elduin's got it handled, so I'm gonna continue my way
I would say.
around the ridge to go join the rest of the
Are you gonna
group.
make your full 60?
Yeah.
Okay.
If there's no immediate danger, then yes.
I would say that would get you to the group. 60 feet around the ridge.
Do it.
There you go. Do it.
Oh, it looks like it's been done.
You look over to see a little red smear off the rock behind you guys. Over above, right here. And then a small portion of bony, structured, and hairy flesh seems to sit at the base of it.
in orange.
Bone structure.
Oh, right.
Got it.
Anything else?
That's it.
Do you want to revivify?
Nope.
Sure don't.
Think he'll pass.
Rain. You see this as well. You see the top
Definitely
of
not
his
worth
head.
300 gold.
Well, that's
Might
even
be
if.
funny to
I mean, that's
watch
even
him
if
jump
your
around
healer
with-
over here could do that.
Yeah. It'd be funny to watch him jump around. Maybe we take his feet off first. And he just zips around. Just hobbles.
I am not interested in cruelty.
Yeah, no, I just approach the rest of the group and I kind of like look back in the direction where like Elduin's like doing his thing. Just like,
You
Like-
square up.
yeah, totally.
Powwow.
And
Around
it's like,
Enoch's body.
it's like, holy shit, I don't know, Elduin was like so hardcore. He's got some kind of like archer fucking like,
You're
like
one.
vendetta.
He's pretty badass right now.
Yeah.
Grimtuck just eats a little bit of ration and watches him.
Yeah, right. It's
Speaking
like
of
popcorn.
mechanically speaking, Grimtech or Metolius, are you guys doing anything in your turn?
I mean, I'm gonna start stripping him of his stuff.
Yeah.
Fast forward.
Okay.
I'm
to
just
the
kind of letting them.
Yeah.
two are actually.
So you two pull off like the cloak, the ring, the two swords,
Yeah.
or the
all
two
this-
daggers,
Yeah, all this shit.
and the opalescent
If he has
gem.
any sick rogue shit, I would like it, please.
I don't think without identifying you would know which enemy.
Our identifier is on a murder rampage.
Yeah,
right
well,
His sick rogue shit would be the two daggers as well as
I
you
got
don't know.
those. You don't worry about it.
That's fine, I got
might start
daggers.
stabbing people.
yeah.
That was the plan.
Keep the daggers.
I'm not gonna use them.
I'm not gonna start stabbing people.
I don't need more daggers.
now. Dex Barbarian.
That's a weird build. Our Metolius, Grimtuck, are you just, that's your turns? Gathering stuff?
Yeah.
Be like, hey,
I'll just yell out to Eldwin. Finish it already!
you're doing good, buddy.
I'm not interested in making people suffer.
I am. Keep shooting him in the back.
I will say, as far as like looting the body, like even if he has any kind of like even mundane piece of jewelry of any kind, or like I don't know, like a necklace or a ring or something, I'd want to keep it.
I got his ring.
Oh, you didn't? Alright.
Roll an investigation.
21.
21. You notice, as Grimtuck was looking for more of the, his trinkets that he used, you notice a very fine chain right underneath his armor.
Alright.
And you remove it to find a small pendant that looks to be that same symbol, a wreath of arms around.
I keep it.
Heckin' good necklace.
That's a heck of a good necklace.
Elduin, your prey is going to try to get up and then move, so feel free.
Can I
Actually, get up and try
can
to
I
move.
hold killing blow on those vines?
What now?
Stop it from killing you.
Yeah, just unconscious.
Yes, but I would like you at the moment to roll me a wisdom save.
16?
You think about it for a second, and you're like, I don't want to do it. And you shake your head, and those almost ravenous thoughts leave them for that moment. And you're able to kind of impart upon the spell to not kill.
Okay. So I will roll the damage. 9.
Okay? He screams, but still seems to move.
Okay.
And he starts to hobble away. You also, as he moves away farther, half his movement to get up, half his movement 10 feet less.
Yep.
So 5 feet. He moves 5 feet away from you. Barely. And you see now just red pouring from the veins that are wrapped around him.
How far away is he from me right now?
Killing far away.
He's 30 feet.
Okay.
At that point, it becomes your turn, and you no longer feel that same urge to
Okay.
decimate the body.
Fair enough. Good to know. I am going to...
Be consistent.
If he's still armed, yes?
Effect. Yeah, I would say he threw his bow down and ran, but he may have something else, but none of the archers have shown.
Okay.
that he was doing it.
I'm going to run up
Okay.
30 feet so that I want to be 10 feet away from him, so kind of like parallel with him.
So, is that okay?
Sure. I want him to be able to see me, though.
Got it. He can see.
Okay. I'm going to knock an arrow, draw it back, aim at his head, and say, stop.
Roll an intimidation.
terrible at this. This is impressive. 18.
Given the circumstances.
He does. He actually, at that moment, just as best as he can, falls to his knees in a kind of a submissive motion, just like
Okay.
Like a surrender.
Hands up as best he can.
Grimtuck is
Can-
going to ask Rain to pull out arrows while this is all happening. Like, can you
I would like to I would
Gotcha.
like to approach him and try to just elbow across the head and knock him out.
Sure. At that point, I would say we're out of combat, and with the single hit point he has left, you're able to just ka-thunk him in the back of the head,
Okay.
taking him down
I'm going
without
to,
killing him.
All right, cool. I'm going to throw his weapons in the.
You find a short sword, and then you just toss it.
And I was going to put it in the quiver. My
put it in
quiver
the
of
quiver.
Alona. And then I'm going to, basically start dragging him back towards everybody else.
Okay, so yeah, you make it back to the group with a friend.
Nice. Yeah, Grimtuck will get down on one knee, so Rain, after asking Rain to unpin cushion him.
Yeah.
from
When
the
he
hole.
does that, Amelia's just gonna step in and start helping
Yeah.
pull stuff out.
There's a lot in there.
Yeah. I'm pulling out arrows. I'm
Damn.
kind of bandaging as we go.
Okay,
Yeah, Amelia definitely pulls out her healer's kit and helps bandage too.
we're officially out of combat, so feel free to heal as you wish.
Cool.
As you're all up.
What's your situation? Your health pool situation?
Oh, I have enough hit die to bring myself. I can do it just fine. I think we all just kind of need a break.
Yeah.
I will say that emo little waif can stab really hard.
Rain's trying to act tough, but she's actually kind of woozy.
Yeah. Let's put it this way. When I got eaten by the dragon corgi, it hurt less.
Dragon corgi, huh?
Blue dragon corgi.
What's your HP situation, Rain?
4.
Oh, well, I will.
Not for not trying though. Amelia, I promise.
I will apply some of my ointment, my magic ointment, and I will heal you for some amount of healing. I have to look up the item real quick.
Would Amelia recognize this ointment when he goes to pull it out?
I don't know if you've come across it yet.
Okay.
Because
Well, he did rub it on Grimtuck in the Bahir cave.
oh, then yeah, it'd be the same ointment.
So I know it's restorative.
Yeah.
As he pulls it out, Amelia's gonna say, "Don't waste that. Hold on to that." And she's gonna cast Cure Wounds on Rain.
Well then, I will save it.
Check my dice.
And Grimtuck just sits down to meditate in his
I think it's a
periapt.
D8.
Has a light glow to it.
Cool.
While his wounds begin to close themselves.
Got it. And you all notice now that Elduin finally makes it back. He has one of the archers in tow, wrapped in.
I'll dismiss the vines.
Okay.
What are you doing with that?
Damn,
You notice now, looking at him, that he's actually still alive.
that's a lot.
We got a prisoner?
So you heal for 34 damage or 34 points.
Fuck yes.
That's
Wow.
really, really nice.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's like a health bomb.
I got some stuff
I'm
too.
going to sort of drop the guy at my feet, and I'm going to say, well, I did manage to keep him alive. I had a moment there where I wanted nothing more than to end him, but I was thinking we don't want Cassandra to know where we are just yet. We should let her know where we are on our terms.
So she go track that guy down?
One did get away. We could track him, or we could spread misinformation. We could tell this individual we are heading to a different location, and he could return and inform them of the wrong location to send more. But I'm not necessarily the most convincing. An arrow in the face is threatening, but to get him to do what we want might take a more silver tongue.
I mean,
What do you think?
I could probably help in that arena.
I
Good,
say
good.
end
But
him
if we just give
and
him
his
information while he was our prisoner, why should they believe our information for any reason?
That is my concern.
If we just willingly give it to him, why would they believe that?
Maybe we do not deliberately give it to him. Maybe we let him wake up while we are having a false conversation.
It seems like quite the ruse.
Seems like more trouble than it's worth. I say we just leave him unconscious here in the woods.
I say we end his life and follow his friend and end his life. Who knows what Enoch was able to report back? Maybe he reported nothing.
I'm not opposed to tracking his compatriot, but I do not wish to have any more surprises like this. It nearly ended a few of us.
How did he know where you all were?
They know this land. They live here. They could track us. Maybe they talk to the townsfolk.
I was gonna say they probably talked to some people.
We didn't leave. We weren't the most subtle in the beginning.
It's true.
Yeah,
Are we heading back towards that town?
No.
Are we anywhere near where
Greyhurst?
they have known you to be? How would they know
further.
we were here then?
Perhaps they knew of the shrine atop the mountain and knew we would head there.
But how would they know we would come this way? They were well set up.
I mean, even if they knew we were in Greyhurst, they could have just tracked us.
We are in their territory. They would have ears about, and
That's also true. We don't know.
slaughtering a band of bandits doesn't exactly leave us
It's true. We didn't
stealthy.
dispose of the bodies.
Grimtuck is going to remove the gem from the pouch and inspect it. And just kind of let everybody else kind of see that I have it as well.
Okay.
Does it resemble the other gems?
No, it seems smoother, almost manufactured.
Does it seem magical?
Does it seem magical?
Yes.
It's a very pretty gem.
Arcana check.
Hey, there you go.
Ugh. That's not good.
Elwyn, don't you have an eye for the arcane?
That's a 2.
Can't you help
It looks very pretty.
poor Amelia?
You're trying to identify a gem,
I just pulled the gem out of the bag.
I was
that
just
got
wanting an
off
Arcana check to see if it was magical,
and
failed miserably.
okay, got it.
You could.
I rolled a 2.
You could easily give advantage to Amelia if you wanted to help.
I'll just roll that myself.
Probably better off.
What do you guys think?
I have a -1.
I have a dirty 20.
It definitely looks. It gives there's a slight warmth to it.
Yeah.
So check this out. I got
Grimtuck's.
this, and I yanked this cloak off of him, and he was wearing this fancy ring and a couple of daggers.
That was 24.
So the daggers that he stabbed me with definitely sucked. I was not happy to get stabbed with those.
Yes, I will identify these things,
Oh, no, I'm not
but
in a rush. I was just letting you guys know about
let's
this stuff.
determine our plan of action first.
Kill this guy, kill the other guy. That's my vote.
I say we leave them both and just go to Moor Beach.
Why leave him alive? They'll turn around, get back into the service of Cassandra, and come back to try and kill us again. He's not going to leave. We're on an island. He's not going to join up with another faction or go work
Maybe
on
perhaps
farm.
this near-death experience has changed this poor man's life, and he will turn from evil and darkness.
I don't think so.
Well, you don't know.
He kept the company of demons.
Enoch did, but this man is just a soldier.
How do you know?
Their uniforms.
Doesn't mean anything. They're just assholes. They're just murderous assholes. But he's Elwyn's prisoner, so
you don't know. You haven't spoken to this man. You don't know anything of what he's like.
He's not going to tell you anything. He's beat to shit.
I don't want to know anything. I'm not interested in torturing for information.
Oh no, I just want him dead.
I do not wish to kill him, but I just think he might be useful. But if we are...
We could ask him how they found us.
Well, I mean, that's what I was gonna say.
That is true.
I mean, nothing else. If we're not gonna kill him, like
We
well,
can't.
just
We
wait
should
for him
get
to wake up and
information.
question.
Yeah, I would agree to that.
I think so as well,
Like,
but
if they're gonna get information from him, we might as well get information from him as well.
All right, time up.
I'll tie him to a tree.
Okay, you tie him to a tree.
How much time? What time of day is it? If I recall, it's
If you
after-
woke up and climbed down the mountain, it'd probably be mid-afternoon, getting close to dusk. By the time you guys get all the way over here.
You guys just want to rest here in this little landing by this rock.
On the map, I would say you're probably more like here, which is why it took you most of the day. So at this little like corner.
So we're
Alright.
closer to Moor Beach than we are at Greyhurst.
Yes.
I mean,
Let's make camp here then.
Yeah, I'm not against resting.
Obviously,
if we're not
it's a good
gonna
place.
reach our destination today, I think we should just rest at this point.
Fair.
That'll give us Eldwin time to identify all these things.
Yep, it'll give Eldwin time to identify stuff. It'll give us time to interrogate this guy after he wakes up, and it'll give us time to rest.
I telepathically communicate with Varys before he leaves 1 mile.
It easily can. Yeah, it couldn't have been 1 mile for him. Okay.
And bring him back
Got it.
with the stuff.
How many rounds was it? Let me just double check. How fast can he run? If he's dashing.
I think just 60 around. But
He's dashing. A horse is.
it's an elk.
And a magic one at that.
It just changes his intellect mildly.
I don't think it could.
Yeah,
be.
there's 5,280 feet a mile.
Yeah,
it's 50
You know,
feet, so it'd be 100 feet per round.
He made it 9 rounds, so he made it 900 feet, but no, not
Okay.
not the mile.
Bring him back.
Yep.
Make camp.
Okay. As you all begin to make camp, I would say this man is knocked out and at 1 HP. So
We tie him up.
yeah, he is tied up to a tree. Camp is made, and as that goes, the
strip
sun.
him of all weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Already
think
did that.
Eldon already did that.
Cool.
The bow. Did you go back and grab the bow, or did you just leave it on the ground?
I left it.
So you have a short sword on you now.
Mm-hmm.
The light fades as
As light is fading, I would like to head down to the road and clear the bodies away so that they're not visible from the road.
I'll help Eldwin do that.
I would
Very
say.
good call.
Yeah.
Totally.
I'm watching the prisoner.
Got it.
Like we pull him up onto the rise.
Okay.
Any blood splatter that I find, I'll use prestidigitation to clear it.
Word. It takes you.
Wow.
I would say it takes you to just about
Nice.
about
For
nightfall,
real, though.
but you're able to clear it and like clean it up.
Last thing I'll do is I'll ritual set an alarm on the road.
How far can that be?
It's like a 30-foot radius. Let me double check. It's like a 30-foot radius and it lasts for 8 hours.
And did you want to set it? Well, of course.
Just kind of on the road, like wherever. Like,
Are you talking like this part of the road, or like maybe the center of the road?
I guess let's do
It's a 20-foot cube.
20-foot cube. Thank you. The direction from whence we came.
Okay, so cool. There is an alarm set at the 20-foot from whence you came.
Great.
Got it.
And then check out all this stuff.
And I begin the identification train.
Okay.
Choo choo.
So, what do you do first?
Let's do the gem.
The gem is weird. It is a gem of communication, is what your identify says. It seems to connect to something else, but you don't know exactly what it's connected to.
Can I Arcana check? Because I think I know the player knows pretty sure what that is, but I don't know. Eldwin would.
Okay.
But wait, Identify tells me exactly what that is. So
It is a gem of communication. It is not a ascending stone.
Oh. What are the properties of a gem of communication?
The properties are a person using an action to start this gem up. It makes, on the connected gem, it seems to make a shape or spectral form of that person to have a conversation.
Like in Star Wars.
Gotcha.
Like in Star Wars.
Okay. But it is paired. It is paired to another
It
stone?
is paired.
Got it.
Man.
Okay.
I'm so gonna talk shit to the person on the other end.
Is this something that I should like? Is this something where like somebody's spectral
about
form
that.
can be presented, controlled from the other end? Like if this was just sitting in the middle of our campsite.
No, it's the person who the action has started it.
But
Okay.
can you see through it when you're in spectral form?
It seems to just bring up a form of that, and like you can see the person you're talking to.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's not like you can be spectrally there and see all of us in our campsite and shit.
Yeah, I don't want them to accidentally turn on camera mode and see what we're doing. It's basically
Right,
what I
yeah.
want. I don't want that to happen. Okay, I will relay this information to the group.
What you do notice is I would say the radius is about a 10-foot radius of sight around the person that had started it.
Okay.
So like, it's not, you can see the whole area around, but you can see like the full form and anything within it.
Let's put it back
You
in the
can
bag.
berate underlings in an immediate vicinity.
Let's put it back in the bag, and then if she comes through, she just sees the inside of the bag.
I think that is a great idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next.
Next.
Funny, because then she'll be like,
Yeah, let's do the black dagger.
That's
The
not
black
how
dagger is
extra-dimensional
named-
spaces work.
The black dagger is named Magog. It deals on
Magog.
on the first hit. It deals 1d6 psychic damage, and is a. Let's see, Yeah, they are +1 daggers. They are +1 daggers with an extra little kick or something.
1d6 psychic on first hit.
Yep.
Hey, Ray, do you want these? I don't think anybody else is going to use them.
Yeah, I'll take them.
You can throw them.
Yeah, chuck them at people.
Yeah, I'll do that.
You can be total Vax style. Start throwing daggers.
And the other one obviously is.
And
your
it
next.
is a +1.
It is a +1.
Yeah.
The other one is your next choice.
Yep.
The other one
That's
is-
the last one, yeah?
Well, there's the ring, the
Oh, the
cloak.
Oh, sure. Do you just want to just...
Sure.
Let's just do them all out.
The second dagger is Gog. So Gog and Magog is a +1 dagger. It deals 1d6 frost damage.
Ermiger.
Rain, I'm just going to hand this to you and I'm done. So you want to write it down instead of me?
Yep, I got it.
The cloak is a cloak of displacement.
Woo!
The ring is a ring of protection. And I would say you get a little hit off of Enoch's body that you notice, though definitely harmed, it is a +1 set of leather armor that he's wearing.
Oh, really?
Yes. Doesn't seem to impact the actual AC or anything. It just seemed to have
It's
stabs
covered in
through-
blood.
Covered in blood. There's a lot of like bladed weaponry damage to it, but it still holds its go of things.
Okay. That's awesome. So I'm going to identify all these things. I'm going to point at his body and say, I think that's magical as well.
I'm gonna hold up the ring and be like, I think I might take dibs on this one. You guys don't mind? Seems like my kind of jewelry.
It's quite the haul.
I
It
mean,
is.
I don't think the
know
cloak is really like. If you wear a cloak and you don't wear a shirt, it's a weird fashion statement, and it just doesn't match me.
Does this turn you into like an Abercrombie model?
I don't know if I don't know if I'd respect myself.
But this cloak appears to be the skin of an animal, and that seems very like you.
I mean, it's got tentacles on it. That's cool, but
That's cool.
I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty neat. But it's just not really me.
No, I agree. It's a little dark for your style.
I mean, and plus it makes you hard to see, and I like people to just come straight at me. I'm pretty direct.
I didn't know that about you.
Wow.
I feel like this cloak might be put to best use by Rain. She has been
Getting hit a lot.
hitting hits.
Running into battle recklessly.
Falling down
We should totally reward her
in the
with
middle
magical
of a
items.
fight.
You should.
Perhaps you should show a little patience.
I don't do patience.
We need
Well,
to
you
get
could have died.
We need to get you a monkey backpack and just pull them
Yeah.
like one of those little kids in the fucking mall.
Permission to have a reaction where I can grab Rain by the scruff of her armor, and so she like starts walking but doesn't go anywhere.
You can always try.
Okay, I will. I'll keep
It's
that in
true.
mind.
You can always roll to do that.
Oh man.
Alright, well, I'm going to take this ring, and if nobody cares, I'm going to hold on to the weird talkie gem. Unless we want it for something.
I mean, I think it's not a bad idea to hold on to it because, I mean, if it goes both ways, it could come useful at some point.
I think that it should live in one of our bags of holding.
Agreed.
Oh, yeah, it's probably a better idea.
Yeah, like it should be in a bag of holding.
Didn't I give
we
the
should
bag of
hang on to
holding
it.
to somebody else because I have the quiver?
Yeah, it's on the back of the elk. I have it.
Right, that's where it
Yeah.
is.
I will give it back to you.
And by this point, Bears.
Yeah, and if
Yeah.
people don't care if I take the cloak, I would love that.
Well,
Go for the cloak. I'll take the studded
I
leather.
was also going to suggest maybe Amelia. So
Oh,
she
yeah,
has
that's
healing
true.
powers.
Either way,
But-
I think we could both benefit from it.
There's also a +1 studded leather armor suit
There's also that.
for the taking.
Do
True.
you want to just assume?
I mean, I feel like
a
I would,
mantle of...
I would benefit from the cloak mostly if I was trying to get like
You could
an
be
assassinate, like sneak attack on someone.
Well, you would
in which
also-
case I could just borrow it, unless it's attuned.
It is
It's
definitely,
tamed.
but
Well-
it does make sense for your avid appetite for melee combat. So I'm down with it.
Side
Whatever.
note, Rain, you wanted to take his horns, correct?
No, that was mostly a joke.
Okay.
I mean, part of me wants to just so we can like give them to Cassandra next time we see her, but like, I'm good. Unless anyone else wants to.
I think Metolius would bury all of Enoch.
Yeah, that's not a bad
I think
idea.
that's what Metolius would do.
Okay.
It's a lot of work. I just burn him, but that's fine.
We can burn him.
I'd say write down the gem of communication in your shit.
He's got the.
I've got general communication.
I think Metolius would actually agree with the burning. We should burn him. Cleanse this mortal coil of his presence entirely.
All right, I'm removing the ring of protection and the cloak from my bag. Studded leather armor. I would totally use this. I think you would also. Rain would also use it.
Yeah, either way.
Yeah, you have a tendency to be front and center more.
Amelia, do you wear leather armor?
She does. She actually wears studded leather armor.
Amelia, you should take this then.
Yeah, I feel like one of us should get the armor, one of us should get the cloak. And I'll leave that again. Like
I might be slight of frame, but I'm durable for an elf, and I don't tend to get so close.
If you all insist.
Yeah.
Here you go. I'll clean the blood off.
Well, okay, thank you. Especially for that.
Yeah, I got you.
And so, are you all making a pyre for the body?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I say, as you all gather wood and sticks and kindling in general and make this makeshift funeral pyre for your pursuer, now dead Enoch, you light it, and his body burns just like anything else. And
actually, when we go to light it, Amelia holds out her staff and points at it and says, and looks at Eldun. Are you ready?
Yes.
Simultaneous firebolts.
Yeah.
As the flames lick at the body and you all stand around, a sense of accomplishment fills you all, and a bit of worry may now remove itself from your shoulders as your pursuer has been felled. Enoch is dead, and this is where we're leaving it.
See you next time, kids. Hey everybody, Matt Allspock here with your outro. Be sure to check us out on our socials on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all at /theswordcast, and also our Twitch channel, which is twitch.tv/swordcastadventures. And on that channel, you can see me play a rogue every other Wednesday from 7 to 10-ish Pacific Standard Time. And once again, that channel is twitch.tv/swordcastadventures. Our Patreon can support us, help us buy new equipment like the brand new mixer we just got through Patreon, patreon.com/theswordcast. And your support is greatly appreciated. And if you have a one-time donation, and that is more your style of things, we have a Ko-Fi, which you can find us at ko-fi.com/theswordcast. And of course, we have character sheets, maps, other things up on our website, which is www.swordcastadventures.com. And once again, my name is Matt Allspock. You can find me on Twitter at Major Boredom, capital MJR, capital BORDOREDOM, Major Boredom. Alright guys, well, we'll see you next time on the Swordcast Adventures. Our next episode comes out on January 21st, so check us out then. Thanks again, listeners.